a quick community service announcement. If you don't hit the like button, I will set Animal onto you and then... Hey going big world, it's KJ Cool here, and I want to welcome you to the fake news, where we do little research about the truth, and then we search the truth with little research. I mean, it's just our opinions, isn't it, guys? Gosh, let's go!
Hey guys, we're going to talk about Iguana, because to anyone that doesn't know, I call her Iguana because if you mention this girl's name, your channel will be affected. Ask Pastel Bell, she's going through it, man. That's why I don't say her name, but we're going to talk about Munchausen by proxy. Does she live in a mafia house? What is an IQ of an iguana? Oh yeah, Shaman Jeffers, they're awesome. And she also has a life-size Cloud Strife doll. I mean, that's hot. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, Munchausen by proxy, it is something someone, a caregiver, parent usually, does to a child, makes out they're sick when they're not really sick. Like Gypsy Blanchard, if you've heard of her. Now, her response to somebody asking her, do you have Munchausens or is your mother Munchausen by proxy? Listen to her answer. This is why I question the IQ of an iguana. Check it out.
Foxy?
No, I do not. So, to be completely honest, guys, I didn't even know what that term meant.
You guys just all heard that. She doesn't really know what that term means, but she also knows that she doesn't suffer from it. Does anyone see the hypocrisy and the low IQ score on that one? All right, keep going. Don't be harsh, because we all know she's got brainworms, and she's got a very severe case of it. So don't be judging, all right, people?
But I think that's like some kind of like abuse or something like that. And no, I have a really, really great mom. My mom has been nothing but an amazing mom to me. She's never tried to do like anything to hurt me or anything like bad to me, like at all. Like she's a really great person. So, yeah, like, I don't know that much about like Munchausen by proxy. I don't really know much about even that topic really.
I don't believe you know a lot about many topics because as you'll see in my video, there's many things that she is just oblivious to. By the way, if you do have Munchausen by proxy, the person that is doing this to you, mother, whoever, they're going to make sure you have no clue. Mark my word. So yeah, you're not going to have a clue. So people, stop asking her this.
Support your recovery?
Yeah, Nikki Sticks, you know, my mom always wants, like, the best for me, and of course for me to be, like, healthy and happy and everything, and, like, yeah, and you know what, I really am doing good now, and, doing a lot better from, you know, some things that, yeah.
Yeah, she's doing awesome, guys. She's been doing jumping jacks. Look how good she's looking healthy. And she's also been doing really good sit-ups. So everyone should just stop worrying about her health. I mean, honestly, look how healthy she's looking. How good are those sit-ups? I've never seen anyone do a sit-up in an office chair, but there you go. Iguanas are just very fit animals. So the next part we're going to talk about is how she's offended many people with sticking up for shame, Awesome and Jeffers Voldemort Star. She has stuck up for them and they're not great people, which shows her emotional awareness is lacking. That's okay because she's an iguana. I mean, we shouldn't be judging an iguana, really. And iguanas are very well known as fence sitters, and she is just proving she's a fence sitter and she will never make an opinion on anything. It will always be very watery and very, I don't like to say things about people that are bad, even if they are bad. Like, what would she say about a serial killer? I mean, he might be nice to his mum or something. I mean, you can't have that. You know, we've got morals in our world, but then it's difficult, I guess, for an iguana to fit in to a human world. I don't know. What do you guys reckon?
Is the rumor true that Shane crossed lines with you? Crossed lines? I don't think so. Wait, what do you mean he crossed lines with me? I'm not sure what you mean by crossed lines, like crossing lines, like drawing lines, or I don't know what that means, I'm sorry, but...
I think this is what it means by crossing lines. I mean, seriously, we've got a serious malfunction here, okay, guys? Don't be throwing really difficult questions at iguanas. When's everyone going to learn? You know, she doesn't get that type of stuff.
Shane is one of the nicest people that I've ever met. He's always been incredibly kind to me. And he's just, we never played tic-tac-toe if that's what you're asking. But he's like always been super, super nice.
See, Shane has never been mean to her, and he's an awesomely nice person, just like Jeffers. I mean, how could you not believe her? She's positively toxative. Oh, sorry, I got that wrong. It's toxically positive, isn't it? She said that one day, man. I did not make that up. I wish I could have, because to me, that's pure Iguana comedy gold right there. Positively toxative. It sounds like a song. I think she should put out a song. Positively toxative, toxically positive. Yeah. All right, let's keep hearing how awesome Shane and Jeffers are.
But in my opinion, I think to call somebody something really terrible, like to call someone really terrible things without like proof against people and things like that can be really messed up and hurtful to people. A lot of like mistakes, I'm not saying about like sexual assault stuff because I don't even like think that stuff is like, I don't like, there's not even like proof.
See, there's not even proof. Iguanas can't read, so I want everyone to just step back for a minute and think, she's never seen the proof because she can't read. It's as easy as that. She's just chewing on leaves all day. It's probably her mum wrote these responses to this girl that was affected. And I mean, she just put, I'm sorry you feel that way, in a different form, but basically the same, because she can't own anything. It's very, very difficult for iguanas to have the perspective of a human, because humans have a conscience, and animals, they don't. That's why we're sentient beings. I'm sorry you feel that way. She just says that because she's learnt that from humans. Everyone gets angry about it, but she doesn't understand because she's got a lizard brain. And if everyone can accept that she's got a very tiny little pea-sized lizard brain, then maybe everyone will pull back and stop getting so fired up when she's got no clue. Don't get offended by a lizard. That's all I have to say. If a lizard offends you, then you're lowering yourself, because we are the top of the animal kingdom, humans. She's just a mere iguana, so let it go, let it go. Now we're gonna get into the real juicy mafia chat. I know. We're going gangster. Hold on to your hats, boys and girls. We're going G-style. We're going mafia. We're gonna be like Fat Tony. Okay, so this lovely girl, Brianna Lowe. Shout out to Brianna Lowe. She's actually awesome at doing iguana investigations. She needs more viewers, man. She's very thorough. Anyway, she has some information about the house. Iguana's Mafia house. Mafioso house. It's from a maid. She calls her a maid. She's like a house cleaner. And apparently her family work in the same business, and she's got this info on the down low.
Things. And as I've told you guys before, the company she works for, I have family members that work for that same company and oversee a lot of the operations. And that is why I have contact with her in the first place.
Okay, so these are emails from the maid that worked in the Cooney mafioso household. It's juicy.
So in the email she sent me, she says, "Hello, Brianna, I'm doing well. I just wanted to update you on what's going on with me, as well as give you a little more information." So here's the crazy thing, and she was really scared to admit this, but she said the mafia destroyed their LA home because feds were looking for laundering evidence. But the maid basically said that it was not pipes bursting, like they had to get rid of evidence. Like there's a lot, that house is hot and the feds are like circling that house like crazy. We already have confirmed from Eugenia that that house has seen mafia activity.
This is good, get it for Tony.
The next thing the maid let me know is that the dad was laid off from Credit Suisse, so he is actually unemployed right now. After mafia dealings were exposed by international authorities. I've actually talked to you guys about this a couple of times where I've gone over like what's going on with the company as a whole. They're having like, there's accusations, allegedly accusations of money laundering and trafficking and being associated with some of these accounts that are going on.
Hey, boss, I got a clear shot. Should I take him out now? No, he said don't take the dog. You know how the boss loves the dog. But Fat Tony, I got a clear shot. You know how the boss loves animals. He loves them more than life itself. Anyway, boss, they're onto us. The Cooney family. I mean, what are you gonna do? Just take them out. Hey, but not the goddamn dog, okay? Nobody wants to be wearing cement boots at the bottom of the river over a goddamn dog. You got it? Yeah, I got it, boss. Okay. Wowzers, that's some real dark shiznit. Here we go in the Shame Borsum doco. She actually talks about it. She talks about her mafioso house. She's pretty stoops. She better watch out or, the boss will get her. And he'll put a goddamn cap in her ass. Don't forget it, toots.
So,
It came like this?
yeah, it just kind of came like that.
Who did you buy this from?
So, like, they seemed normal, but, like, later we found out they might be connected to, like, the Mafia or something. Yeah, I know, it's really weird. It's like a mob story.
What, is this like a mob
It's
house?
safe. No?
Were people murdered here?
I hope not.
Is this gonna take a turn?
Well, actually, one day we had, like, a man come to the house, and then I opened the door, I was like, hey, I don't know who he was. I was, like, really confused. And then he thought, like, the furniture was his somehow. Like, he thought that he was the owner before, I guess. Sorry, it's really... it's a really long story.
Is this not your house?
No, it is.
Who's it?
Welcome to the Mafia, Cooney fam.
Wait, let's go.
Yeah, patio. This was actually the lock for it, I guess, but it's off now. Yeah, that was another thing that like I thought was weird.
It's very heavy. Oh.
Yeah, there's
Oh my god.
just like locks one day, and I don't even know. Like, I don't know what happened in this house before all of that, but.
I mean, Shane just constantly plays gangster Godfather music like I just did. Look at him. He's terrified. This house is odd. There are a hell of a lot of locks on a door. One door. I think there's like 5 locks. I mean, come on, man. We know what's going on. We get it. We weren't just born yesterday, boys. Thanks, Bree. You nailed it, because I had never heard that info before, and man, what an awesome investigation she did. You can believe it or you cannot believe it, but anyway, it's some juicy info that I've never heard anyone talk about on the interwebs about Miss Iguana. So, one more little tidbit that she's going to give us, and damn, boy, I always thought Miss Iguana was a fetisher. Check it out.
Eugenia has a cloud blow-up doll in her closet that she makes out with and like takes around the house. Like she's carrying this, she had it specially made. I don't know. But I guess she's like really inappropriate with this thing around the house. And I think that's the center of her affections. I know a lot of people were questioning, is she bi? Is she straight? Is she gay? Is she asexual? She might just have like a real serious fetish with like anime characters, I guess.
So, sexy old Cloud Strife, she's got a full life-size figure of him and apparently goes to bed with him, kisses him, and does all the things you'd do with a human. That seems normal, but who am I to judge? I don't have an iguana brain, so maybe iguanas are into that shiznit blip bip.
Eugenia, this one's real shocking. She said Eugenia now weighs 74 pounds and has weighed 74 pounds since December. And this is the saddest part. And this part, I feel like is important for her fans to know, because you guys have to understand, she's not well.
That's no shock to me. I thought she was around 40 kg, but 83. Jesus. How does she operate? I mean, it is actually an amazing feat that she can do stuff. Like, I don't know, man. Who knows what's going to happen? But all we do know is that the fam's part of the mafioso. She's got a life-size sex doll. And she's awesome. She's been doing heaps of fitness. So no need to worry, guys. At the end of the day, what would I know? I'm just a freaking koala sitting in a tree. High AF on eucalyptus leaves, so you can take it how you want. It's just my opinion, and opinions are not facts. Oh yeah, and to the mafiosos, don't come for me, man. You know how the boss loves animals. You don't want to kill a little koala. He'd be devastated. Anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Use your little jazz hands on all the buttons. Make one little koala really happy. Subbing, liking, all the rest of it. If you do sub, let me know. I'll send you 50 years of free good vibes. I mean, come on. These days, that is a bloody bargain. Cheers, ballers.
Open your eyes to see how the world is darker than it seems. So keep dreaming on, dreaming.